Have you ever been caught in the middle of a traffic jam, feeling your blood pressure rise with every honk and delay? Or faced a looming deadline that seems impossible to meet? Your mind racing and frustration mounting? Maybe you've found yourself in a heated argument, words tumbling out faster than you can think, only to regret them moments later. If any of these sound familiar, you're certainly not alone. Life is full of high-pressure moments that challenge our ability to stay calm and collected. But what if you could master your emotions, even when circumstances seem out of your control? Imagine walking through life with the steady assurance that, no matter what comes your way, you have the tools to stay grounded and respond wisely. Today, I'll share with you 5 proven tools to help you master your emotions and stay calm under pressure. Tools grounded in science and real-world psychology. But before we dive into these practical techniques, take a moment to consider this. If you're passionate about personal growth, emotional intelligence, and cultivating a resilient, success-oriented mindset, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on strategies that can transform your life. While you're here, go ahead and give this a like. It helps more people discover tools that can change the way they handle stress and emotions. Why does mastering your emotions even matter? Emotions are a natural part of being human. They color our experiences, motivate us, and connect us to others. But when we allow our emotions to take the driver's seat, especially in challenging situations, we often make choices we later regret. Unchecked emotions can lead to poor decisions, damaged relationships, missed opportunities, and unnecessary stress that takes a toll on our health and happiness. The good news is that emotional control isn't something you're either born with or not. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained, practiced, and improved. By learning to recognize and regulate your emotional responses, you can thrive under pressure, build stronger relationships, and make better choices in every area of your life. So, let's explore 5 simple yet powerful tools you can start using right now. The first tool is one of the most immediate and effective ways to calm yourself: deep and slow breathing. In moments of stress, your body's fight or flight response kicks in. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, and your breathing becomes quick and shallow. This is your body's way of preparing for danger, but in modern life, it often gets triggered by things like emails, traffic, or tense conversations rather than real threats. To counter this, practice the 4-4-6 breathing technique. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle a few times. As you do, you send a powerful signal to your brain: I am safe. This simple act activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and mind almost instantly. You'll feel your heartbeat slow, your muscles relax, and your thoughts begin to clear. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to step back and focus on your breath. It's a portable, always available tool that anchors you in the present and brings immediate relief. The second tool is to label your emotions. This may sound simple, but it's a technique grounded in neuroscience and psychology. When you're swept up in a wave of emotion, whether it's anger, anxiety, or sadness, your limbic system, the emotional center of your brain, is in control. But when you pause and put your feelings into words, saying to yourself, I feel anxious, or I'm angry right now, you activate the prefrontal cortex, the rational and decision-making part of your brain. This creates a small but meaningful distance between you and your emotions, almost as if you're stepping outside yourself and observing what's happening. This distance reduces the intensity of the emotion and gives you more control over how you respond. It's a powerful hack backed by research. People who regularly label their emotions are better able to manage stress and make thoughtful decisions, even under pressure. Next time you feel a strong emotion rising, pause and name it. You'll be surprised at how much clarity and calm this simple act can bring. Now, let's talk about the third tool, the 90-second pause. Did you know that the body's physical response to anger or stress, racing heart, tense muscles, adrenaline rush, typically lasts only about 90 seconds? That's according to Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor, a neuroscientist who studied the biology of emotion. After those 90 seconds, the emotion begins to fade, unless you feed it with more thoughts, ruminations, or reactions. So, when you feel yourself getting heated or overwhelmed, challenge yourself to pause for just 90 seconds. Take a few deep breaths, stay silent, and let the initial wave of emotion pass. You can even set a timer if it helps. During this short pause, resist the urge to react or speak. Imagine the emotion as a storm cloud passing overhead. If you don't chase it, it will move on. This technique is especially useful in arguments, stressful meetings, or moments of panic, giving you the space to respond thoughtfully instead of reflexively. Remember, you are not your emotions. With a little time, you can regain perspective and choose your next move wisely. The fourth tool is to reframe your perspective. When we're under pressure, our minds often default to negative, self-defeating thoughts. Why is this happening to me? This always goes wrong. I can't handle this. These thoughts not only amplify stress, but also rob us of our sense of agency. The power of reframing lies in choosing a different lens. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I grow through this challenge?" This simple shift in perspective turns obstacles into opportunities for growth. It helps you move from a victim mindset to a growth mindset, regaining control over your emotions and your actions. Research shows that people who practice reframing are more resilient, optimistic, and better able to cope with life's ups and downs. The next time you're faced with a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, is there another way to see this? Even in the toughest moments, there's often a lesson, a silver lining, or a chance to build strength and wisdom. Finally, let's talk about the fifth tool, practicing gratitude. It may sound cliché, but gratitude is one of the most powerful practices for emotional regulation. Studies have shown that regularly focusing on what you're thankful for increases the brain's production of serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals responsible for feelings of happiness and well-being. Gratitude shifts your attention away from what's lacking or stressful and toward the positive aspects of your life, however small they may seem. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. A good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, the warmth of the sun on your face. Over time, this simple habit rewires your brain to notice the good more easily, making it much easier to stay calm and centered when challenges arise. People who practice gratitude regularly report lower levels of stress, improved mood, stronger relationships, and better overall health. It's a small investment with huge returns. Let's recap the 5 tools to master your emotions and stay calm under pressure. First, deep and slow breathing. Use the 4-4-6 technique to calm your body and mind instantly. Second, label your emotions. Putting your feelings into words reduces their intensity and gives you more control. Third, the 90-second pause. Give yourself a short window to let the emotional storm pass before responding. Fourth, reframe your perspective. Look for the lesson or opportunity in every challenge. And fifth, practice gratitude. Train your brain to focus on the positive and build resilience over time. You don't have to use all 5 tools at once. Pick one that resonates with you and start practicing it today. Whether it's taking a few deep breaths before a tough conversation, naming your feelings when stress hits, giving yourself a 90-second pause in an argument, reframing a setback as a chance to grow, or jotting down a few things you're grateful for each night. These practices will make a real difference in how you handle stress and show up in your life. Remember, mastering your emotions is not about suppressing them or pretending everything is fine. It's about understanding yourself, responding rather than reacting, and choosing actions that align with your values and goals. As you practice these tools, you'll find yourself becoming more patient, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Thank you for joining me and watching until the end. If you found these tools helpful, make sure to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these 5 tools are you most excited to try first? Your insights and experiences can inspire others in our community to take that first step toward mastering their own emotions. And if you're interested in going even deeper into the world of emotional intelligence, why it often matters more than IQ for personal and professional success, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll explore the core components of EQ and how to develop them for a happier, more successful life. Remember, the journey to emotional mastery is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Start today, and watch as your ability to stay calm under pressure transforms every area of your life.